Supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Cleveland. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, we knew this game had the potential to have quite a few twists and turns, but maybe not on the very first play of the game.
And not only did they end up with an interception, they got an actual bonus, too. A nice return ends up setting them up 1st and goal. What a change and what a twist.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the Browns.
Williams will try again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first.
The Browns drive about to get started. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mayfield on play action. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
4 yards. I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Trying to get it to Landry there, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just thinking what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers able to find Lazard.
Rodgers pass.
And he is going to have the Packers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer 1st down. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers, tackling it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And this won't be enough. Up him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He'll get this to Lazard. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line. That's the
behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Giants 8, Packers 7.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Mayfield now from the 50. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the 2nd level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the 2nd level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Conversion.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. Chubb. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Tackle made.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Through an opening, and there he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Peoples-Jones returning. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 21-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. From the 10. shrugs him off. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jackson. He's got daylight. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Browns 14.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the 36, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Complete.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard.
Rodgers pass.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Rodgers to throw once more. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Alan Lazard, 35 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That one goes for 24 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Browns 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Peoples-Jones returning. Oh, good move. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and...
They run it again with Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. The 20.
Prime time,
10,
baby.
5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
Point conversion.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Richardson on the stop.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Packers add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Peoples-Jones returning. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
and my goodness.